Community comment. The bad part would be when you minus taxes on it. Yeah, it's going to be capital gains tax. Whenever you're dealing with foreign currencies as an investment, you're dealing with capital gains. Note: speak to your tax professional at the appropriate time to determine the right tax for your unique situation. You're only going to use the receipt if you're ever audited. That receipt will determine whether they will be in the 40% or the 20% tax bracket. You will be taxed. Anybody that tell you that this is not a taxable event, run away as quickly as possible. If you think you're going to get away without paying taxes, I've got some land on the moon to sell you. Just because you didn't see it, hear it, read it, doesn't mean it hasn't happened or in the process of happening. They've totally said they're going to cease using multi-currencies. You go to the grocery store, you pay your bills inside the country, you're going to be doing it in dinar. You're not going to be using the dollar. You're not going to use the yuan, yen or any of those things. You're going to be using one currency. Iraq wants U.S. military gone, especially after the U.S. military killed a militia leader last week. Remember what Donald Trump said years ago? We will be out as soon as you revalue and we are paid. So I think this is a good thing for us. He wanted the U.S. to recoup all our economic interests and investments in Iraq. Iraq continues to show us that things are imminent. I believe this gives us an indication as they want us to leave quickly. So we should expect the RV quickly. Iraq is believed to be floating on oil. Meaning there are millions of barrels of oil still in the ground which has not been tapped. The additional good news is Iraq drilled and reclaimed over 190 oil wells in 2023. To see any real significant change in Iraqi dinar, no. I just can't imagine that happening anytime really soon. They're too dependent on oil. As Iraq continues to change that situation, that's better for Iraqis plus those holding on to the Iraqi dinar altogether. You can't rely on oil for 95% of your budget. If oil crashes, then guess what? So does that country. Period. The central bank announces the imminent issuance of decisions to support the Iraqi dinar. Firefly. CBI on news saying they have taken measures and decisions on supporting the dinar and maintaining its value against other currencies. In the world talking about how CBI fully supports and back dinar and how it will be holding its own against other currencies. Saying this will positively affect the exchange rate. Frank. I am excited that they are giving you deeper information about the monetary reform and how it's going to add value to your currency, and I love how they keep saying in the coming days. Let's see what happens around the 15th of January. The CBI is still closely monitoring the parallel rate. The parallel rate is expected to decline sometime in early January and at least match the CBI official rate. At that time, the CBI will revalue the official rate to much closer to, if not at 1,000. Then again drive the parallel market to match it. This may take some time, but I am being told they are talking weeks and not months.